Hey guys, Cool Magnet here. I have a growth guide for you. One of the questions I always get asked is, how do I improve my game? And the first thing I always ask is, how do you use growth? And inevitably, the answer is always the same, and it's the wrong answer. So, we're going to go over today on a better way of using growth. The first rule is the dice drop. Wait until the timer starts to tick. You don't have to wait for your opponent's dice to make it halfway around the board. That's bullshit. You're only hurting yourself. But wait for that timer to begin to tick, because every second before that counts towards the timer on a growth dice. And we're not generating SP. So there's no point in having that timer running. Drop one dice down, one damage dealing dice. If your opponent doesn't get his own growth, go ahead and slap your other three dice down and continue on with what I'm going to explain here. If they do get a growth, wait it out and stop them from getting another growth or joker. Generally, they'll get enough SP to build one more dice, and it pretty much doesn't matter what it is at that point. You're going to have to drop your other dice unless you got some higher crit, better damage in your opponent. Then you can kind of wait that one out too, but that gets to be a little tricky. And using your jokers in the early game, don't joker your growths right away. You know how long it takes your growths to grow. Wait until about halfway for that timer. You can use the timer clock in the match. My growths take 11 seconds, so I like to joker stuff around the 5 and 0 numbers. But wait until about halfway, because what's going to happen is you're going to start that growth, and then you're going to be able to build another dice from the SP you got, and you're going to get a growth or a joker, and then you're going to be able to do that again, and you're going to make this big long chain of growths. And that is what we want to stop our opponent from doing. That's why we don't drop all our dice right away. Rule 4 might take some practice, because you have to know what your dice can and cannot do. Obviously, some of your growths are going to grow into 2-pip growths. What you can do here is, you don't need every dice right away. There are some dice you have in your deck that might be for mid-game, like Thorns or Blizzard. You don't need those dice right away. So take those 1-pips and merge those together. You're looking for obviously 2-pip growths or 2-pip jokers. You don't have to wait to use jokers here. Just immediately joker that and keep your pips going. If your growth goes to a 3, you can merge some 2-pips together. Just, keep chaining them up. Keep letting them grow. Help them. And then, when you finally don't spawn a 1-pip joker or 1-pip growth in time, go back and level up your damage dealing dice a couple levels. After that, we repeat rule number 4. Now, you should be able to save up enough and have built enough dice previously to spam fill your board. So once you hit that magic number, whatever it is, fill your entire board and immediately joker all your growths. And then go back through and merge and search. Now, for mid to late game, if your board's full, you're not going to be making a bunch of changes at once generally. You're going to merge something, you're going to fill. Merge, fill, merge, fill. Just play as normal. Don't wait to joker your growths at all. Just joker them right away. And you'll have a wide range of pips on your board at this time probably. So go back and merge and search. Rule number 4, if your growths continue to grow. If your board is not full, if you can save the right amount of SP, spam fill your board. If you can only get half the SP without dying, then spam fill at half, because what that'll do is that'll get you some growths on the board, and it'll give you time to generate more SP as those are growing. And then you can go back to rule number 3 and start there and go back through rule number 4, merge and search. So that's pretty much it. Everybody I've talked to about this loves this. It has increased their trophy count tremendously. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and remember to hit that subscribe button. Thank you.